What's going on, fellas? Gonna be doing a tier list today, a little different from my usual uploads. I mean, I've been doing that for like the last weekish, other than that movie that I made. So we're gonna be doing a monument tier list, and on the left here you can see that I have S tiers. I have 3 of them, and these numbers mean how many hours you have. So for less than 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000, more than 2,000, I can't really rate higher than that, maybe up to like 4,000 or something, but I only have 2,000 hours, so I can only put, you know, what I've experienced in my 2,000 hours. So the way I'm going to be basing these is off of not only the loot potential of just the monument themselves, but also the PvP, how good it is to live by, the recyclers and all that, just how good the monument is as a whole. So an easy number 1, launch, easy. They're also really low res because I didn't make the tier list bigger before I imported the images, so they were high res, but I've shrunken them down so much that they're really low res now. So we got launch at S for 2,000 plus, and I think that's a pretty easy one. I mean, you got Bradley, you got okay puzzle room. It's got some elites, great PvP, amazing PvP. It's 2,000 plus because the biggest thing here is the PvP. The biggest thing launch has going for it is the PvP. I mean, Bradley's okay, but Bradley leads to PvP, all that stuff. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna put Dome in S for under 1,000. Yeah, Dome for S under 1,000 hours. That's because it has a bunch of good crates on it, an easy jump puzzle. I mean, they even made it easier. I don't even think it's a jump puzzle now. You can get up it really fast. I think the world record is like 3 minutes, so you can get up there really fast if you find the way. Not a lot of people go here, not that much PvP. You know, just a good starter monument. Doesn't have a recycler, so actually, yeah, no recycler is gonna bump it down to an A. It would be S if it had a recycler, but you kind of just have to sit with all that loot in your inventory. It's not like anybody goes there, so it'd be a great place to have a recycler. Silo, we're gonna put S. Yeah, all of these are the same. Yeah, they're all S. So this launch isn't inherently better than Silo. It's just launch has a lot more PvP, so it's in the 2,000 plus hours, if that makes any sense. All of these are it's the same tier. It's just depending on how many hours you have, it might not be an S tier. But we're gonna put Silo at 1,000 to 2,000 S, just because not that much PvP. I mean, you go underground, but those scientists are a bitch to kill. We're gonna do Labs next. Labs can be a B tier. It could be an amazing monument if you get a good spawn. No PvP, really, at all. The scientists, they're light work. The loot is amazing if you get a good spawn, but a lot of the ones that I've gone to have horrible spawns, and the card rooms kind of suck ass, so we're gonna put that in B tier. Excavator pit, I haven't done much of it, but from what I've heard, it should be an S 2,000 plus, just because you bring all that oil there, you get a fuck ton of resources, but people will come after you, like full AK kits, and I think it's on launch levels a threat of PvP, but you can also get a lot of resources. Scrap wise, you're not gonna get shit, but it also has that free supply drop, so you can call those down. MLRS, I'm gonna put that in. It's a hard one. Right now I'm gonna put it in between A and B. I think I've been there like once or twice. The only useful thing about this is MLRS. I don't know if I called it MLRS. It's desert something. I don't even know what that well, I don't read it on the map. I just know it's MLRS. Not too good scrap loot, not too much PvP. You kind of just go there to shoot off your MLRS rockets. Arctic Research Base, I'm gonna put at a C. It is an easy red card, but it does have annoying scientists, and the snowmobile's it's not as useful as you'd think it would be. It's pretty bland. It looks cool like the first few times you go there, and then it's just pretty bland. What's next? Airfield, easy S, under 1,000 hours. This is a hot take, apparently, but I think Airfield is a great monument. Not only does it have Chinook, so you can go there for PvP if it decides to drop there, but it has a puzzle that not many people go to. Every time I've done the Airfield puzzle, not a single person has been there, and you get a decent amount of scrap. And there's 2 recyclers, basically a free red card, like nobody goes here to contest it. So yeah, that's gonna be going S under 1,000 hours. Trainyard, I'm kind of thinking in between here and here. Scientists aren't really much, but the amount of PvP, yeah, I'll put it in 1,000 to 2,000. Just because it's a great monument, you know, amazing scrap. You only need a blue card. You don't need a green card to get the red card. Just need a blue card, but there is a decent amount of PvP there. And it is a great place to live by. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Arctic is a horrible place to live by. Labs, you can't really live by it, but you'd rather live by oil. MLRS, I don't know why you live by there. Nobody gets that many MLRS rockets to be that useful. Dome, It's good to live by. Yeah, actually all of these are in their perfect tiers to live by too, so I guess that just worked out. Supermarket, yeah, this is where that's important. This is where that's important, close to live by, because it has very bad, I mean, it has a green card, all it really has going for it. I forgot cabins, but cabins be a F tier. Cabins be a F tier. It has no scrap, no recycler, and every time I've gone there, the green card was gone. So that would be an F tier. But supermarket, it has a recycler. It has a little bit of scrap loot, a little bit of crates, no puzzle, but it has a green card and it has a few military crates. So we're gonna put that in A tier just because it's an amazing place to live by. A lot of prim kits go here. So if you have guns and you need to recycle something, you can go here pretty easily and you won't be that contested. Mining Outpost is a very similar story, except the fact that it's very open, so you don't have as much cover than supermarket. And we're gonna slide MLRS down here. It's just going down here. Mining Outpost, it's got a recycler. It's got even less crates. It doesn't have any military crates, I don't think, but it's very open, so people can see exactly what you're doing. It's an okay place to live by. It's just kind of okay. Small Harbor. After the cargo, actually. Oh, hold on. I forgot to add cargo. All right, we've got cargo in here. You know, I would do the same for what is it, cabins, but they fucking cabins sucks dick. I'm not doing all that for cabins. Cargo, easy. S tier. Forgot to do harbor, but yeah, we're swapping over to cargo. Cargo's an easy S 2000 plus. A lot of PvP. Scientists are pretty easy. That's pretty tame. I mean, you can't really live by it, so that has nothing to do with this. But three Chinook crates, you can come out here with some serious loot, especially since the backpacks. You could fly here, fill up a backpack with kits, Chinook loot. Bring 2 people, you can bankrupt this shit, bro. All right, let's get back to Small Harbor. It's definitely not an S tier, but since cargo goes through it, I would say it's bumped it up since before that. But I also think it would probably be a good B tier. It's really big. It's big, but it doesn't have the free red card that Airfield has. It has a blue card, but that's not as hard to come by. It doesn't have the free red card that Airfield has. It has a lot less loot. Dude, the harbor puzzle, I think the small one has 1 crate. That was insane to me, bro. Going into Small Harbor and seeing 1 crate, it made me mad. That had me pissed. So yeah, that's going on B tier. Actually, no, we're gonna throw it down to C tier because there's a lot of prim kids annoying you. Since it's right next to the beach, you can spawn right next to it. Sperm kit has a lot of prim kits annoying you, but it's not right next to the beach, so they don't just spawn and then start messing with you. They have to at least run into the map. So there's a lot less prim activity than Small Harbor. And Small Harbor has no scrap loot. I mean, it has a refinery, but you can make one of those yourself. Like that's not gonna get it anywhere. Sewer branch, S under 1,000 hours. Nobody's there. Amazing scrap loot for just a green card, free blue card, a bunch of military crates, 2 recyclers. It's great to live by because you can go recycle if you don't have a green card, and it's great to go as a puzzle. It is that jump puzzle, so even if you don't have cards, you can get loot. It's just an amazing monument. This used to be my favorite monument right here. Now it's missile silo because you get so much shit from missile silo, but sewer branch used to be my favorite monument. I would find where it is on the map and I would live there every wipe. Let's get a little oil action going on here. Got Smoil. I haven't been to large oil as much as I've been to small, so I wouldn't know because they're both easily S tiers. Obviously, they got that Chinook crate. They got a bunch of PvP. I think they're the only place that you can get miniguns because of heavy scientists. Or no, I think you can get them from lock crates too, so you can get them from cargo too. But Loyal, it has a lot of rats. Yeah, no, Loyal's gonna go higher on the hours, but they're both S tiers. Smoil's probably, yeah, I'd probably line it up like this. They're both S tiers. They both got that Chinook crate. They both have heavies for the heavy loot. Heavy loot's pretty good. You can go there if you're prim, get scientist loot. Loyal also only takes red card, no blue card required. Smoil takes blue and red, so Loyal's got it better off on that. Loyal also has the most rat spots. I'm not sure if the giant pipe that comes up from underwater is in Smoil. I don't know about that, but I know it's at Loyal. Fuck that pipe. But yeah, Smoil's going in. S, 1,000 to 2,000. A lot easier to manage, less scientists. I think there's less rat spots. I mean, that's kind of a given. It is a smaller version. And then Loyal, 2,000 plus, a lot more PvP, a lot more rat spots you have to look out for. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Lighthouse, actually, you know what? We're gonna find something that's an F. It's a nice F tier. I don't know if anything is an F tier. Everything has somewhat of a redeeming quality. You know what? We're putting Labs in F tier. Labs goes in F tier. Just because the amount of times you can get a bad lab spawn is fucking insane. Cards basically do nothing. I'm pretty sure there's a green card room you can open to literally nothing. Like actually just nothing. So Labs is going in F. Let's find, I'm trying to look for a contestant for F here, but we got some good hitters. I would put Junkyard in F, but again, that's a free monument. It's good because it's bad. Like going based off of all hours here, you show up to Junkyard, you get a recycler, and I'm pretty sure you get a green card too. I'm not too sure, I haven't gone there much. But since it's so bad and terrible, nobody goes there. So it's basically just a free recycler. And since that recycler buff, it's just great. Yeah, we're not putting Junkyard in F. I will put it in B. For new players, this is a fantastic monument to live by. I'm not gonna put it as high as S under 1,000, even though it's like, this would be like S tier for like 10 hours. Like Junkyard's S tier for 10 hours because nobody goes there and it has a recycler. It's good to get your bearings on the game. Military tunnels, I would say S for under 1,000. Again, it's underground. Nobody's gonna hear you doing it except for that first initial scientist. It has free elite crates, even though elite crates really do give trash loot sometimes. Used to main militons, used to be my main monument back when Happus was a big thing. Used to live right at the exit. It's a great monument. Good to live by. Not too much PvP anymore because it's not the only red card monument, or one of the only red card monuments. Good monument. Bandit, let's see, Bandit, I'm gonna put in S tier 1,000 to 2,000. Just because, at least in my experience, under 1,000 hours, I was not going to Bandit for the deals like that. I'm counting Bandit as in the some of the official server outposts also have Airwolf. So when I say Bandit, I'm counting the Airwolf Bandit, not like the mix between them. So also when I say Outpost, I'm not talking about the Outpost that has like, I don't think vanilla, like regular Outpost has, it doesn't have Airwolf, so I'm not counting that for Outpost. I don't think it has the barn that it has. Oh, I forgot to put large barn. Large barn's definitely gonna be let me just add it in. Let me add it in. All right, so I added barn, fishing village, and I decided while I'm at it, I'll do cabins. Cabins going to F tier. Already spoke on that. Literally has nothing. Green card's always gone. Probably because the fucking base that is in there. I mean, I guess you could build a base there, but still, like, who needs that many green cards? It's just an open area at that point. Barn. This is definitely going in one of the S tiers. I think this could be really in any S tier. I think we'll do less than 1,000 just because it's a safe zone you can run to. Good horses for solos or duos even. No recycler unless you're playing on modded servers, but still an amazing monument. Horses are a cheat code for solo. Then we got fishing village. I would say this is an S tier for the mid to high hours because you're really only going to be utilizing the boat selling as much when you're going to stuff like cargo and oil, and the quests are pretty alright. Fishing's pretty okay, but the boat selling, which is like its whole main thing, fishing village sells boats, really only going to be taking that to like cargo and oil when you die. Or if you're going to take it, I guess. See what we're gonna do next. Lighthouse gets I guess an easy B tier. Yeah, has more loot than Small Harbor, has about the same amount of nakeds coming there to fuck with you, has a green card instead of, you know, having a useless blue card in a useless room, no puzzle, recycler. It's always pretty fun going up the ladder all the way to the top for me personally. Outpost, I'll put Outpost at A for the non-modded version. If it was the modded version, it's obviously same as Bandit because they're literally combined well, not modded, but some official servers combine them for the Airwolf and all that, and then just take Bandit off the map. The Outpost gambling car lost me so much scrap. It's gained me so much scrap. The trades are really good. I guess the trades would actually be better than Bandit. I don't think the wood and stone trades are at Bandit. Bandit does have gambling though. Actually, now that I think about it, Bandit's only redeeming quality is the Airwolf. And I think most people who are going to be going there are going to be like 2,000 plus. Still an S tier just because it gives you the Airwolf and stuff. Outpost has some great trades, yeah. So basically the reasons that I was speaking on Bandit were good. You can utilize the trades well and really make a lot out of your scrap. That's all the thing for Outpost. Great place to live by if you can deal with the lag. A lot of people there usually at all times of the day. And then Bandit's S2000 plus because it has the Airwolf, which usually higher hour people usually go and get because of the 750 scrap that you have to throw away. And lower, I don't see lower hour players doing that. I see them getting like a tier 2 or tier 3. researching stuff. Large Harbor, just because you can get on cargo with it, I'm gonna put it in B tier, or be right next to Small Harbor. It just feels like a better place to be at. To be honest, that's like the only differing factor. I'm pretty sure the puzzles give you like the same amount of loot. Dog shit nothing is what it would be. But it just, I don't know. I like going to Large Harbor. I fucking hate going to Small Harbor. Let's see. No, we're in the final few now. Tunnels, I'll put in A tier. A lot of scrap, but it takes a little while and you need some low grade if you want to do it efficiently. Pretty good place to live by because you could just go down in the tunnel and go anywhere. A tier for me. A lot of scrap, good transportation, just not the best. Water treatment, another hot take. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put it down in B tier. Even though I've seen 2 recyclers, apparently has 3. My movie went there to recycle a bunch of stuff, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. It's really big. I never got the whole like puzzle down. I never got like a good route down. Haven't gone there much. Mediocre amount of PvP. Just not that good of a place in my opinion. Power plant, even lower actually. Doesn't have as many recyclers. That middle building is a bitch to get into. I don't like it. I just don't like going to power plant. To be honest, Trainyard is a top tier blue card monument. You know, pre-silo. At best, you know, blue card monument pre-silo. Gas station, basically just another supermarket. Basically the same thing. Yeah, literally the same thing. It has a better roof for PvP, but not S tier type roof. Amazing to live by though. Amazing to live by for the recycler. Sats, man, we're really going through these last ones. Save the easiest for last. Not that good to live by. Whenever I've gone there, there's always been like an annoying amount of PvP to where you can't really just go there with a bunch of recyclables and have peace. You're always gonna have to fight your way through it. So I'll throw Sats in C tier. It's an easy blue card. You don't get any scrap from the puzzle though. You're literally just going there for the blue card. Never gone there for recycling, never lived by it. We're gonna put this in the middle. I don't think it's that bad to where it's F. It's nothing like cabins or labs. Even though you're just going there for the card, like cabins never has the card. Sats usually always has the card, and it's a blue card instead of a green card. Card upgrade. But yeah, that's the monument tier list. Comment down below if you think you would change anything. If you think I was wrong on any of these. If you're a fucking, water treatment fanboy and think it should be in every S tier. I know a lot of people really like water treatment. I just don't fuck with it though. I don't like it. Yeah. There's a tier list. See you fellas later.